There's no question that plastics in the environment are a problem, and it's a problem that is looking for a solution, and the solution may be a solution. Okay, what does that mean? Well, first of all, let's talk a little bit about what plastics are. Plastics are composed of long molecules called polymers, and those are made by joining together small molecules, small units. We call them monomers, and presto, you have a polymer. Now, when these polymers are recycled, they are usually melted down, and then the molten plastic is poured into a mold and reformulated into a novel plastic. The trouble is that every time that you do that, when you melt it, some of the polymers degrade, they break down, and they become shorter molecules with different properties, usually less desirable properties, so you can only recycle a few times. The solution could be a way to find a method to take the polymer apart, to degrade it into its original monomer units, and then use those monomer units to reform the polymer again. And researchers at a university in Germany have basically come up with a method that may work. They can make a novel type of plastic, a polyester or a polycarbonate, and they actually make it from renewable materials, from palm oil or sunflower oil. And the polymer is constructed in such a way that it can be dissolved at a relatively low temperature, about 120 degrees Celsius, in ethanol. And as it dissolves, it also breaks down into its monomers, the original components. And those can be isolated, they can be recovered from the solution, and then put back into place as a polymer. And this can be done many, many times because you are making a polymer that is exactly like the original was. Now, of course, this is still a work in progress. It is at a research stage, but this is a possible solution to the problem of what to do with plastics in the environment. Of course, a plastic that isn't used doesn't need to be recycled. So obviously the best way to try to reduce the plastic problem is to eliminate non-essential uses of plastics. But now you know something about this technology whereby a plastic can be broken down into its components and reformulated into a plastic without any loss in its properties. And that for today is our Cup of Joe.